Hi there, this is episode 1. We're done with the pilots of Why We Watch Anime, and I am Garrett Gyssler, Xinil from the creator of MyAnimeList.net.
And I'm James Dale, Koreth on my anime list.
Nothing important about him.
Nothing important.
We just watched episode 3 and 4 of Soul Eater. We decided we were going to do both episodes.
Since we're a few weeks behind,
Yeah.
we missed due to finals and graduation, but
I didn't graduate.
we're back.
You graduated.
So you do fail.
One more semester for me. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on to episode. And he has his new Mac, so we're gonna kind of do the dig thing.
So we have the dichotomy of
we got
a
Dell
PC versus a Mac.
Yeah, but we got Windows versus OS X. We should do like that whole thing where, hi, I'm a Mac user.
But you failed it.
Whatever. And I don't watch TV for that. Anyway, episode 3. Series is not working so well for me anymore.
It's not shaping up to be that great.
Yeah, there were funny, actually not a few. There was like 2 funny parts in episode 3 that I actually laughed at. One of them was when they were walking in the hallway, when they were going into the pyramid, and the kids like just not paying attention, and the cowgirls, I'm gonna call them Thompson sisters, I think that's what their name was. Well, I mean, they look like they got the hat thing, big boobs. It's like, okay, and
that doesn't seem very PC. They should be cow people.
I'm good. Maybe somebody understand.
Politically correct.
Oh, okay, got it. Anyway, the one when he was walking, they were talking about their stupid whatever, and then he was like, I'm not listening. Maybe my picture at home is tilted. Okay, bye. Anyway, that was like the only funny
I
part.
didn't think that part was very funny, and overall I didn't think this episode was very good. But it was the last of the introductory episodes. It introduced our third main character. I think it's the last of the main characters. Death the Kid.
Yeah, well, in the end of the episode it says, this is the end of the prologue. Yay, thanks. So done with the introductions, I guess. After that, after Death the Kid left, they just started morphing. That was pretty damn cool.
The best part of the episode.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna morph as soon as somebody attacks us and flip over on the other side of the enemy.
And switch who's the gun and
that was cool.
in the person form.
Yeah.
Seriously, the coolest part of the episode.
I mean, it was like, why do you need Death the Kid?
They don't even need him.
And then you just need someone. You don't need Death the Kid. You just need someone to shoot the little guns, because that's all he did for his finishing move. I'm just going to shoot the guns and kill the bad guy. After he got owned. And
I'm fairly upset that he couldn't die.
Yeah.
He should have just died when he was getting his ass handed to him.
I've already mentioned that. Pharaoh. Yeah, no one can die. Not going to happen. Mention your only thing that's saving the show.
What is all of the hot girls?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, because the hot girls...
They seem to be the ones who can fight well and who actually know what's going on and aren't annoying characters. And then the only exception is Soul right now. He's the only one I like who isn't a female. Which is obnoxious. Like, Death sucks and Black Star is annoying.
Very. That's like all we got for episode 3.
I'll just finish up with Death the Kid. Like, I don't know why they made him like obsessive compulsive.
That's symmetricalness.
It just really gets to be frustrating when you're watching. Like, okay, we get it. He's obsessive about stuff, and it's more of a hindrance to the show than like making it funny.
Well, there was that one part that I thought was kind of humorous, but yeah, at the same time, I don't know. It just seemed like they kind of rushed it. I mean, all of a sudden you see the Pharaoh, and he's like, "I'm not gonna attack because it's symmetrical. I'm gonna get the ass."
He totally gets owned. He gets smashed with this big giant hammer like 8 times.
Yeah, and it's like,
die already.
And then he opens the little tomb thing opens up, and he's not symmetrical. I'm gonna go rage mode. It's like Black Star a little bit. Rage mode, become uber, great. Moving on to episode 4. A little bit interesting.
Apparently the start of the actual plot didn't seem to really start the plot that much. We didn't move into anything that seemed very central to what the story will be.
Well, we don't know that because we got Maka's mother, who was apparently a site
Technician. And her dad is a weapon. We knew that in the first 3 episodes.
We did?
Yes.
So it's how much I was paying attention, huh? And
all we know is that apparently if they do not complete this one new task, since Black Star has not captured any souls and Maka and Soul have failed and lost all of their souls, that they both have 0, and if they fail this mission, they both get kicked out.
Yeah.
Or both pairs get kicked out.
Well, that's obviously not going to happen, or else they wouldn't have a story, so I don't even know why they say it. The hell am I grading for? Oh, that was funny. The grading part when Maka's father they were in the classroom and Soul was saying like, why are you taking roles? He's like, well, I'm only going to take the girls' role. And he was like, Soul either E, grade E. I mean, that's obviously like worse than F, I guess. It was kind of
I don't know.
I thought it was funny.
D, E, then F. I would think an F is worse, but it said worst grade possible. But yeah, and I mentioned before that I really hate that kind of character, but I actually thought in this episode he was kind of funny. Where he came in, he wasn't like overly protective of his daughter, but he was doing the sort of pedophile thing, but not very heavily, and then he was being really mean to Soul because Soul was being a dick to him. He just wanted like his respect. He stepped in to the classroom trying to be all showing off and cool, and Soul just wouldn't show him any respect, so that was pretty funny.
Yeah. After that we had the soul resonance between Soul and Maka. Kind of cool.
So their fighting I still like. I think Soul and Maka's fighting is pretty cool. The soul resonance thing was interesting. It showed that like, you know, they'd been practicing this, I guess, and it hadn't worked out, and obviously it didn't work out again.
Well, it worked out, just Maka's like, I'm going to slip right now.
Obviously they failed at it once again. But then it goes to Black Star's fighting, which is, once again, rage mode. Like, all of a sudden he becomes elite.
Right, he gets the shit kicked out of him, and I was like, okay, I need to start focusing and paying attention, doing good, and then he does his little assassin law number something, random number picks out of the air, and there we go.
Stops breathing, they can't see him, it's not, I don't know, he does shadow clone. Naruto.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's word for word, everything that comes out of his mouth is exactly what Naruto says, and so it's just like, okay, I could go watch Naruto Shippuden or something, thanks. Anyway, overall, for Soul Eater, I just want to say that for whatever reason, in these 2 episodes, I noticed that it's very similar to Beautiful Joe. I'm not sure if any of you watched that show.
No.
Beautiful Joe, it's just kind of a comedy. It was actually pretty funny, but I subtitled some of it, whatever. But anyway, one of my favorite voice actors, Tomokazu Seki, he's the main voice actor for Joe in it. And anyway, if you're interested in Beautiful Joe and you like this type of animation, they're very similar.
So I do like this type of animation. Is Beautiful Joe better as a series
No.
than this has been so far?
No.
Well then,
No.
I'm not going to waste my time on that.
It's funny, but it's not better.
Other thing, I mean, we've just been looking at the reviews on the episode discussion threads, and it seems like a lot of people are really enjoying this series, and I don't see how anyone, like, I guess I could see people giving it a 4 if they thought, and this is out of 5, a 4 out of 5 if for whatever reason you just really like the characters and you like the series, but a 5, I do not think in any way this show deserves a 5 out of 5.
Well, they're not giving the show, they're giving the episode.
Okay, none of these episodes
still not very
deserve a
good,
5 out of 5. And it, like, on episode 3, 73% of the people gave it a 5, and nearly 50% on episode 4. And I'm just amazed at how people are rating this so high.
Yeah, it's, I mean, to reiterate, we're reading the Soul Eater forum discussion threads on myanimelist.net. So these are mostly, people can vote on the polls anyway. Each discussion has a poll. But for episode 3, we have 75% or 74% of the users gave it a 5, and for episode
Again, I voted.
Well, there we go. That changed. So anyway, by episode 4 we have 50% only for episode 4. Yeah, I didn't think episode 4 was.
That one went up.
We got some
How
fan
did that
service in
happen?
episode 4. I don't know. I voted for a 3. Whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much it. All we have for Soul Eater.
Yeah, I hope it gets better.
Yeah. Thanks.